Hello, Sir Parts Online subscribers, and welcome to our Sir Parts I Teach. And we're going to learn machine learning in W3 schools. And on this particular video, you're going to learn about what machine learning is and concepts like the mean, median, and mode. So let's start. Okay, so we have now. I am now in the W3 schools and the machine learning tutorial. This is under the Python course. So here are three definitions about machine learning. First is machine learning is making the computer learn from studying data and statistics. And machine learning is a step into the direction of artificial intelligence. And lastly, machine learning is a program that analyzes data and learns to predict the outcome. So where to start? We are going to go back to mathematics and study statistics and how to calculate numbers based on data sets. So what is data set? A data set is any collection of data. It can be anything from an array to a complete database. So this is an example of an array, this one, and this is also an example of a database. We look at the array, we can guess that the average value is probably around 80 or 90, and we're able to determine the highest value and the lowest value. But what else can we do? And by looking at the database, we can see that the most popular color is white, and the oldest car is 17 years. But what if we could predict if a car had an auto pass just by looking at the other values? That is what machine learning is for, analyzing data and predicting the outcome. In machine learning, it is common to work with very large data sets. In this tutorial, we will try to make it as easy as possible to understand the different concepts of machine learning, and we will work with small, easy to understand data sets. So we have here data type. To analyze data, it is important to know what the type of data we are dealing with. We can split the data types into three main categories: numerical, categorical, and ordinal. So what are numerical data? These are numbers and can be split into two numerical categories. We have the discrete data and the continuous data. So when we say discrete data, these are counted data that are limited to integers, meaning it's a whole number. Example of that are the number of cars passing by. Next is continuous data, measured data that can be any number, example, the price of an item or the size of an item. So most likely you could have a decimal number here. Yeah. And the next one is categorical data. These are values that cannot be measured up against each other. Example, a color value or any yes or no values. And the last one is ordinal data. These are like categorical data but can be measured up against each other. Example, school grades where A is better than B, and so on. And you can also have the very good, good, fair, bad. By knowing the data type of your data source, you'll be able to know what technique to use when analyzing them. You'll learn more about statistics analyzing data in the next chapters. So guys, so you just click this next one and we could come up with this topic, the mean, the median, and the mode. Mean, median, and mode. What can we learn from looking at group of numbers? In machine learning and in mathematics, there are often three values that interests us. The first one is mean, which is the average value, median, the midpoint value, mode, the most common value. So we have here an example of we have registered the speed of 13 cars in an array speed. So we have the values 99, 86, 87, 88, 111, 86, 103, 87, 94, 78, 77, 85, and 86. What is the average, the middle, or the most common speed value? This particular question will be answered with the knowledge about the mean, the median, and the mode. Let's start with the mean. The mean value is the average value. So to calculate the mean, you find the sum of all the values and divide the sum by the number of the values. As you can see here, you have 99 plus 86 plus 87 plus 88 plus 111 plus 86 plus 103 plus 87 plus 94 plus 78 plus 77 plus 85 plus 86 divided by the total number, which is 13, and that resulted to 89.77. That is when we are going to use our calculator or we calculate it manually. The NumPy module has a method for this one. So we are going to use Python, the NumPy module, in order to solve for the mean. As you can see here, this is an example, and if you want to test this one, you can click this run example below. So when you click that one, another browser will pop up, and here you can now code your program here, and on the right side is the resulting value. Okay, so this one, let's try to explain this particular code. This particular code, import numpy, is we're going to use the module numpy using our Python program. And this one, this line, we created a variable speed, which is, this is an array with the different values of the type, the speed of the car, which is 99, 86, 87, and so on. So after that, we created another variable here, x. X is a variable which is our storage for the value for our mean. So to get the mean, we have this particular syntax, numpy.mean, and we are going to put now the speed here, which refers to this one. So after that one, we will use the x to display the value. And that is why you can see here 89.7986. And if we want to change this program so that we know that this particular, uh, this is the mean of the speeds of the car, where you can write here the average speed is, and comma, and you can add period here. The average speed is 89.7. Let's try to run. Click run, and okay, here. You remember in Java we use plus for our state as our concatenator. This time in Python you will use a comma for concatenating our text, our variable, and another text. So that's it for the mean. Let's proceed now to the next, which is the median. Okay, the median value is the value in the middle after you have sorted all the values. So if you're going to compute for the median using your paper, you are going to sort the numbers like this one, 77, 78, 85, 86. And then after that, you're going to look what is the middle value. And the middle value here is 87. And the NumPy module has also has a method for that, and this is the code. So let's try to click this one so that we could see the code. And same, um, you're going to import NumPy, and you're going to write the array for the speed. And this is now the syntax. In order for you to get the NumPy, you're going to store that in any variable. In this case, we use the variable x as our storage, and that's it. We display the the the, the median. So we could probably write here the median of cars car speed is, okay, comma, then period. Then let's try to run. Okay, the median of car speed is 87. Okay, let's continue. And what if there are two values in the middle? If you have two values in the middle, if you're going to compute it manually, what you will do is you're going to add that and divide it by 2. Okay, so as you can see here for our example, let's try to click our, let's try that, and you have here the answer of 86.5, the middle of 87 and 86 now. By the way, please do not if you're going to compare, if you're going to if you're going to solve this using your hand, you are going to arrange this first, and you're going to arrange first from lowest to highest, and then the two middle numbers will be computed, the mean, the average for the two numbers. What I mean, you're going to add and divide it by 2. So let's proceed now to the next, which is the last one, which is mode. The mode value is the value that appears the most number of times. So as you can see here, there are 1, 2, 3, 83. There are 1, 2, 3, 86, and the answer is 86. So what you're going to do is you are going to look for the most number of appearance of that particular value. This value, the most number of appearance is the 86. By the way, on this particular computation, you will longer use the numpy for that. what you're going to use is the SciPy module. So let's try to click this one, and I'm going to explain the code. Okay, this one, as you can see there in computing our mean and the median, we use import numpy. So since numpy has no way of computing the mode, there is an easy way. You will use the stats of SciPy. So that is why you write here from SciPy import stats. And after that, this particular line of code, we know already what is this. And we have this one. We use a variable x to store the value of the mode, and we display the result. By the way, this is a comment. This is how you're going to make a comment in Python. You use the hashtag, and it says the mode method returns a mode result object that contains the mode number. You can see here the 86, and count how many times the mode number appeared. That you have there 3. So let's try to add here another 86 in our data, and let's try to run, and hopefully the count of r equals 4. Yeah, that's correct, guys. So thank you very much for watching this video. Always remember, guys, learning is a lifetime. And by the way, this is Server Parts. Do not forget to like and subscribe, and so that you could get the latest videos of Server Parts online. Thank you very much for watching. See you in our next topic for machine learning. Bye, everyone.